Hey guys, this is Steve Schwartz with the TradingRoom.com TradeLAB review for the day. It's November 27th. I am here with my friend, my colleague, and global head trader of the Trading Room, EP. How are you today, EP?
Doing good, man. Getting ready for some turkey tomorrow, so this will be the last day in the lab. Appreciate everybody coming in. Going to do a little top-down analysis review here on the lab today. We had 3 trades today. We did a Japanese yen, mini S&P, and natural gas trade. So we got a currency, stock index, and a energy trade. So let's talk about the sentiment stage first. Sentiment stage coming into the day was stage 3, mixed. Mixed because you can see on the left side of the S&P to the right of that white line, which designates our start time, tea time. The day was starting off in the bull territory. And over here on the right, treasuries, let's go ahead and pull the S&P up a little bit. We were in the middle, in the neutral zone between those green levels, the bull and the bear. We then quickly went up, stayed up, I should say, in the S&P, but look at the notes. The notes came down, so we were risk on. That's a good thing. That's what we like. We like stage 1, stage 2. Problem is, it didn't last very long. S&P came back down into the neutral. S&P went back up into the neutral. It just got really choppy. For that first hour, really hour and a half. It wasn't until 9:30, of course you got the stock market opening up, that you had the Treasury notes starting to take a dive, going back down into the bear. Well, what was the S&P doing at 9:30? S&P was starting to rocket up. So that was a clear signal that we had risk on once again, and you want to start looking for a trade. Now I'm going to give you guys the trades in sequence today. The trades that we had were these 3. The first one I had was the Japanese yen. And this was before 9:30. We got into this trade actually at 8:30, right before 8:30. It was about 8:25. And this was based off of a 2-7 channel. This was based off of a set of numbers that we had this morning. We had back at 8:30 core durable goods and unemployment claims. Kind of a mixed reaction out of the markets, but look at the wick. The wick came down, boom, stopped me in, and I had to endure about an hour of just sheer sideways action. It wasn't until finally the stock market opened we had risk on. Risk on, the Japanese yen futures goes down. That's the correlation. So to be short with the risk on is a good thing. I don't do too many yen trades in the day session, but took it right down to the bottom and caught the critical support level exit. Of course, I could have done some more things to make more, but with just a 1 lot, which is what I did today, I was quite satisfied with just taking off the $100. That's what it was worth today. I'll put the text up in the marker so you can see the entry at 98.17 with an exit at 0.9. So we took 8 points out of that market. Now that was the first trade. The second trade was this S&P, as I mentioned, at 9:30. As it was breaking out, I bought 2. Now I have taken 1 off, and I still have 1 remaining. So let me just put the text up so you can see that. We bought 2 as it broke out right here, 2-7 combination in the bull zone, right about 50%, so it was a valid trade. Now the NASDAQ has been the leader today, but the NASDAQ was too high, too high of a location. Took the first profit target off, and you can see where my last one is up here. Now we are at the end of the tea time, so I'm just talking about here in the lab whether I should just take the money off the table now or let it run. The fact is I'm protected. I'm break even with the last unit that I have on. I won't let this thing turn into a loss. And I'm going to keep this limit order, and I'll turn this into an OCO, order cancels order. So whichever one gets hit, I'll have the other one cancel out. So that made $50 and to be determined on the second one. The last one is the natural gas, which looks like it's going to be perhaps the trade of the day. We'll find out. So far the yen is the trade of the day. But this is the natural gas, which is the third trade that's set up at about 10 o'clock. Natural gas usually has an inventory number at 10:30 on a Thursday, but because of the holiday tomorrow, it is at 12 o'clock today. And so anticipating some action out here later in the day, like I said, 12 o'clock is an inventory number, and you can see that this is slowly starting to rally. 2-7 combo, took it out, took $100 out of the first one. That's a 75% target, 75% between my Gnostic levels. And there it is. And you can see where I'm aiming for the next one because of the report that we have out there. I'll let this thing run. Again, I'm break even. I got 80 bucks open trade equity. I break even as we speak, and this might turn out to be quite a good day. It's been a good day thus far. Open trade equity, I've got about $350 with the trading today. That includes open trade equity. There's the closed trade equity from the room, $250. Again, with positions, we got about $1.20. So what is that, $370 right now with open trade equity? Locked in 1%, and who knows where it'll be. Obviously, taking that out, it could be a terrific day, and it'll be something to talk about at the dinner table tomorrow while we're all enjoying our turkey. So thanks for coming into the lab, guys. See you guys on Monday. We're taking tomorrow and Friday off, and that is a wrap for the TradeLAB.